My name's Angelo, and welcome to We Want Picks.
Frankenstein.
Nope, he's just a red kid from Indiana. This is our call-in show. Every week, we show up live on Thursdays. I was going to say Wednesdays. I've been traveling this week, long week. On Thursdays at 8 p.m. Central.
Where'd you go?
And New York City, baby, the only place to go.
Oh, hit a little Sbarro.
It's a neighborhood joint. Actually, if you're going to have to get, like, Sbarro's kind of sucks, obviously, but Familia Pizza is good. I mean, it's straight up like chain pizza. It's good.
And I know I give you a lot of shit about thinking that that's the best pizza in the world, but sometimes I literally sit in bed and I think about that slice I had in Queens, man, at your what was it, family place or
just
whatever.
A friend. Yeah, just
friend
a friend's
place, whatever.
place.
Dude, that shit was so fucking good.
It's
Dude, I
next level.
literally sat on the plane on the way home and was just like, just trying to keep that taste in my mouth.
Well, because, like, I'm a big proponent of, like, all pizza is good, meaning, you know, none of it's trash. It's sauce bread cheese. How bad could it be? It's sauce bread cheese. But, like, there is such a thing as, like, oh, man, this is good. Like, holy crap.
Christ. And it feels like nothing when you're eating it. Like, it's just so good. It's almost like cotton candy. It just, like, melts in your mouth. So incredible.
You don't got to tell me. So anytime I go to the city for work, and I have to go, I don't know, once a month-ish. Anytime I go to the city for work, I will always eat two things. More, but I always try to get two in. Chinese food and pizza, always. And pizza's easy because almost any corner you can just
Not even
tell.
a breakfast sandwich, huh? I thought that would be
I don't eat, I can't eat heavy in the morning. Like, I got work, I'm in meetings and running stuff, and I can't have a bacon, egg, and cheese just sitting like a bomb in my stomach.
That sounds so good right now, I'll be honest with you. It sounds so good.
Bacon, egg, and
one of
cheese
the best ones I've had.
roll?
One of the best ones I've had is at the Aria down in their breakfast. I'm sure somebody in the chat's gonna.
But it was probably fancy, right? It was like $11.
Oh, it's fucking like I mean, it's like this big. I mean, it's like this big. Just the cheese just oozes out when you eat it. It's so incredible.
Well, that's how. Have you been to First Watch? They're everywhere, but there's one obviously up the street. First Watch has a phenomenal breakfast sandwich. It's called the elevated egg sandwich. It's unbelievable. But like a bacon, egg, and cheese. The elevated egg sandwich it's a sunny side up or an over easy egg, so you're gonna get the goo when you bite it. Yeah. It's got arugula, lemon, avocado, bacon, and I forget what the cheese is. It's so good. It's
I'm an avocado guy. Not an avocado,
I like avocado
guy, but I actually prefer sausage, egg, and cheese over bacon, which is weird because I love bacon.
My favorite is ham, egg, and cheese. Just straight up sliced ham.
God, man, why you always gotta be so fucking weird? Dude,
that's not weird.
Disgusting.
Ham, egg, and cheese is a thing. If you go to Jersey, it's called Taylor ham or pork roll.
I actually prefer ham.
I like ham. Oh yeah, that's right. You're the weirdo who hates ham. We have a caller, Coco T. It says device not connected. You don't have a camera or a microphone, so I can't possibly put you on air here. So call back. We had somebody call in from a game, and we got Joaquim and Vincenzo here in the queue. We'll get you on here in a second. Let's just wrap up this fantastic food chat. So my favorite, I've mentioned this in Fight Foods vlogs. My favorite Chinese food is boneless spare ribs, and for some reason that like doesn't exist around here in Texas. Just doesn't. It's not a thing. It doesn't exist. So when I go up to New York for work, the first night I'm there, as long as we don't have a team dinner or a client dinner or something like that, first night I'm there, Chinese food, boneless spare rib combo platter. It's the dogs murdering each other.
Dude, I literally thought that was Tiffany, like literally going no or something.
No,
I was
dogs.
like, Angelo, I don't know if you hear that, but you got a situation.
It's so
shit.
One's howling. It's the little one just bites Scout's legs. Just bites his legs.
They didn't do that to my pup, so showed
yeah, because they're siblings. They torture each other. All right, we got our first caller here with the background noise. We have Joaquim and Vincenzo. How you doing? Yeah, you're on.
Hey, yeah. How are you guys?
What's up?
Good. How are you? How are you? What's going on?
We're amazing. So we're from Chile. We're now watching you also.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
there it is. That's funny. How you guys doing?
Didn't expect to be the first ones.
Yeah. We're like laying down and shit.
The jump up was very suspicious.
Yeah, I didn't know what was about to happen.
What's going on, guys? Who are you rooting for this weekend, being Spanish speakers?
Hey, I'm Brandon Moreno till I die.
I think
All right.
Brandon Moreno, but I was like a little concerned with the luck of the week this week, Jacob.
You know what the fuck? You came on here just to
Quinonez.
trash lock of the week?
I mean, it's a great underdog, but I don't think it's that safe to be the luck of the week.
Who's your underdog?
I'm thinking Prado
Oh, Prado?
Dude,
Well,
that's a
only-
terrible underdog.
for the chance.
I don't
For
mind
the
Prado.
chance, you can't pick an underdog just on a chance. Well, one punch chance.
I mean,
I mean with my guts here.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
So-
how you pick with your balls. Angel
We were
doesn't
rooting
understand.
for Paulo Costa last UFC, and we also thought he won that fight. It was really close.
Yeah, he definitely could have. I actually
Could have been a draw, too.
when the third round
Yeah,
when the
30-10 was.
when the third round started, I thought that Paulo was going to win because he was pressuring and throwing strikes. Then he just stopped throwing strikes, and he thought that the pressure was going to be enough to win the round, and he thought he won. But you know,
He was kind of lazy
Yeah.
and did not push further. But I mean, I scored that one for Paulo.
yeah,
What's
he definitely
crazy-
did the more damage.
What's crazy is in that first round, one of the judges didn't even give Paulo Costa the first round.
That's the crazy part. After
Yeah.
the kick, I thought he stole the round.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
And I
I
thought he could have won it anyway. I mean, it was a close round,
close fight,
and then
yeah.
not only could he like almost won it anyway, then he fucking almost knocked him out. It's crazy.
Exactly.
Oh, it was crazy.
That's why I felt bad for everyone that had the plus 3.5 bet. I said that immediately afterwards. I was like, oh my god, if they had the plus 3.5, they fucking got screwed.
And
Yeah, it was-
so, Jair versus Ortega. I'm thinking now it's Holloway's turn again to get the title shot against Toburia, even if he loses to Gagey because he's on lightweight and
No, they're gonna do some fresh blood type stuff.
Yeah.
but
Holloway is old news. I think Topuria absolutely obliterates Holloway. I mean,
The only difference is Holloway's got a good chin on him, so I don't think, it'll be interesting to see what it looks like with 200 punches get thrown at him.
but
Yeah.
then what would be next to Jair or Ortega? If
I don't think. Well, didn't Ilia Topuria say he doesn't want to fight any of those guys? I don't want to fight Holloway. I don't want to fight Ortega. He basically said, I don't want to fight any of these guys that have been fighting for the title and losing.
yeah.
He wants just fresh blood,
Wants
but I don't know who
McGregor.
else is good.
I mean,
I-
what? Why call out McGregor? I mean, stupid
Everybody
move.
thinks they'll get paid.
But I'm missing the only thing I'm missing from Toburia is like that fight with Ortega, just to show off his wrestling. I think that's the complete matchup for Toburia.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be a wake up call too for everyone when he actually maybe has to use his wrestling, but when he starts using his wrestling and people realize how good of a wrestler he is too,
Yeah.
people are gonna be like, "Holy shit!" Because he never really used it. I mean, he used it against Bryce a little bit, but
Mitchell, he
Yeah.
pancaked him, and that's it.
Yeah.
that was
yeah,
it.
but even in that moment, people were like, "Oh shit!" Because he just fucking tossed his
He
ass.
wrestles and shit.
Yeah.
So I just want to like measure his wrestling level with
Right?
some
Yeah. Yeah,
like
makes sense.
Ortega. But I think Toburia maybe just for cockiness he would like to take Ortega to the floor, but maybe he would play it safe and just go for the knockout, and then I think it's the first round knockout for Toburia if
Yeah,
it goes.
He's
Didn't
probably.
he?
I guarantee Ilya is like when Islam fought Charles, where Islam was like, "I'll go to the ground with him. I don't care." I bet Ilya would be like, "Yeah, I'll go to the ground with him. I don't
I'll
care."
go
Like,
there, yeah.
I think that too.
yeah.
Didn't Ilia take down Josh Emmett? He only attempted one, I think, and he got it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I could be wrong.
Maybe after a punch or something. I don't remember.
I remember it being a beating, but I don't remember. I remember there was a takedown. I thought he took him down, but
Oh, crazy fight that one was.
yeah, I mean, that was about as one-sided as a fight gets without there being a stoppage.
When judge gave a 10-7.
Yeah. Yeah.
42,
Yeah, that was
something crazy like that.
that was that. I mean, he's 40 years old. He just can't keep up with these young guys. I mean, what sucks? I picked Volkanovski. Obviously, I was wrong. And what sucks about that is I have picked Ilia Topuria in every other fight. I love Ilia
Same.
Topuria. And
Same.
then I just got I just got sucked into the whole but Volkanovski's different and he's just the
Yeah.
best ever. And then
Ryan,
it goes
and Ryan
against
Hall almost finished Ilya.
He deserved the bets we put on him.
Yeah.
yeah. He earned him. He
Yeah.
earned him for sure.
I put my money on Topuria though. I knew it. Like
Yeah.
I followed the guy since Damon Jackson, and I thought he was going to be champion, not against Volkanovski, but given the moment, I said, "Man, I gotta go with my boy." Like I've been backing it up, feeling my mouth. I gotta show up, and there it was.
I don't even know. I'm looking up the featherweight rankings right now.
I forgot I had this too.
Here, featherweight rankings. I'm trying to see who even is that hasn't fought for a title. Oh, Movsar Evloev, boring as hell. Arnold Allen just lost. Yeah, he just lost. Josh Emmett just lost. Calvin Kattar is about to fight. Giga fights once every 3 years. Bryce Mitchell, he already beat the shit out of.
He's old now, Giga.
Edson Barboza's old and beat up. Dan Ige. Did Dan Ige just lose? He just won.
I forgot I had this. Ilya at a 99.
Sadiq Youssef, Lerone Murphy.
Really great knockout.
This is actually kind of a trash weight class. People are going to hate that take.
It's like old. It's getting old.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very old. Everybody in this weight class.
That's why we need the bantamweights, the bantamweights to go up, like Figueiredo and Figueiredo.
Yeah.
I mean, he went up to bantamweight, but like Sterling, that guy's
Bantamweight has Aljamain Sterling, Marab, Corey
Aljo's a
Sandhagen, Piotr
featherweight
Jan.
now.
Yeah.
All right, so then maybe Aljo needs to get away because going through this ranking list in featherweight,
I'd give Aljo a shot.
I don't think any of these people can beat Ilya. Like I'm not even. Maybe Movsar Evloev, but he's boring, and the UFC's gonna treat him the same way they treat him rap. They're gonna make him beat everybody 5 times.
And also he has good wrestling, but he's not a finisher. So
no, the UFC hates that.
I don't think he could hold Topuria down like for a title shot, like 5 rounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought that fucking Colby was going to do to Leon. I thought he was just going to fucking lay on him and fucking win that belt, and then he just didn't do anything. It's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Pussy.
So, talking about UFC 300, I'm totally thinking that main event is like a
disappointing.
It's a
It is.
clickbait. It's clickbait. I don't know how to put it in other words. Like, it's just to I don't know, like catch hate from the people so they can sell it, and then like I don't know, maybe.
I think you're right, and I think it. I think the problem is Dana overhyped 300 because UFC 300 is actually a phenomenal fight card. It's an unbelievable fight card, but. When he was going on and on about it's going to be the greatest card that's ever happened. Every single fight's going to be main event worthy. And they are
the first fight of the night. You're going to be thinking, how is this the first fight of the night? And it turns out it's Moreno versus it's Moreno versus
he moved him?
whoever. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So I mean, it's definitely a great pay-per-view. Probably the best pay-per-view of the year. People saying 299, 300's a better pay-per-view than 299.
Yeah, I think. The only sad thing, I think that there are too many fights that should be like five round fights, but we gotta take it. We gotta be happy about it. It's a great event. So
I think it's a very good event, but it was definitely over. Everybody's disappointed because it was overhyped. But what's his name said? Oh Jesus Christ! The main event is Poatan and
Jamal Hill.
Yeah, Jamal Hill. Jamal Hill said they offered me the fight the day before they announced it. So that means the UFC was holding out for somebody else. They were trying to make 5 other fights happen. None of them happened. And then they were like, all right, fine, we'll do you guys.
Barrel 300 main event type beat.
Yeah. I mean, obviously they wanted Connor, and that didn't work out.
Yeah.
Then I think, what do you think their backup was after that? Something with Dreekis and Izzy maybe.
Yeah,
and that didn't work out.
And Leon Edwards was offered three.
Yeah, I can't believe Bilal was offered. That's crazy. They didn't offer Bilal.
Yeah,
Because
but dude,
they offered three, I think it's three Muslims
that's what Bilal.
to fight during Ramadan, so they knew they were probably going
Yeah.
to fight during Ramadan. But Bilal has said before, because he's a Muslim as well, he has said, "I'll fight during Ramadan." So of all the people they could have asked, they didn't ask the guy that would be like, "Yeah, I'll fucking fight during Ramadan."
Not even close for
Not
Bilal.
even close. And sold out.
They
And
fucking hate
sold out.
Bilal, that poor guy.
if
I
they
like Bilal
made
now,
it,
too.
I like Bilal too. But if they made Bilal Muhammad the main event of UFC 300,
No.
they would never hear the end of it. Dude.
I stopped watching. I'd
It'd
stop
be great,
watching.
like Aspinall against Pereira too. That would
Yeah.
be. But
They'd
that was a
never
little
get it.
like fantasy fight, but it could be. Maybe
What, Tom Aspinall and Poetan.
Pereira, like in a little more time, I think could be. But
Haven't.
he
That-
needs to defend the title first.
Yeah, and he would have been taken down immediately, so that he would have been out wrestled instantly. But that could have been cool because we could have literally
I just
witnessed.
saw Alex Pereira grappling and wrestling with Polyana Viana, and he looked pretty dangerous. I don't know if you guys saw that, but she went up there to Connecticut and was sparring with Alex. Then he, in the middle of sparring, for whatever reason, shot a takedown and started grappling on top of Polyana and rolling around with Polyana. And
Have you not seen that? There's a meme, and it's like Marab, John Jones, like all these people, and then Alex Pereira, and it said only one of these people has a 100% takedown percentage. And it's because Alex Pereira shot one takedown against Izzy, and he got it.
got it easy too.
Yeah. So,
Chama.
well, we would have at least witnessed history in that fight if he fought.
Yeah.
Could have witnessed history, a 3-division champ. Where, I mean, yeah, listen, the UFC 300 is going to be a great card. I'm looking forward to it, but definitely a little overhyped. The problem with UFC 300 is it is screwing up the rest of the year. The reason some of these fight nights, like this fight night, UFC Mexico is good. UFC 298 was good. Next week's fight night might be the worst ever. It could quite
What's the
literally
main
be the
event?
worst.
I don't even know.
The main event is Rosenstruck versus Shamil Gaziv.
Oh yeah.
The only
Shit.
they have Muhammad Makayev on it, so fine, and then they have Umar Nurmagomedov on it, so fine. But like, it's not a good card at all. It's
mean,
one of the worst cards I've ever seen.
I think Umar is the most interesting fighter in that card. As soon as I've seen the card.
Yeah, it's a shame that people won't fight him because it's not like he's like an overly. I know he's good, but it's not like he's like a dominant wrestler. Because I could see not wanting to fight a dominant wrestler, but if you're like an up and coming or you're a certified or solidified 135er that has good striking, I don't know why you want to fight that guy. I think you would think you'd have a little bit of a chance, but it's a shame because now they have to give him matchups like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
I just wish
300
people would just fucking nut up. Is what I'm saying. I fucking fought Sasquatch.
Man, 300 is like when you grab all the colors of like Play-Doh and you mash them all together and you think it's gonna be great and it turns out
Yeah.
fucking blob of shit. That is 300, man. It's a dumpster fight.
Well, and what is funny is we are going to get screwed out of a couple. Like, I think you said it before. A few of those fights should be 5 rounds, and they're not going to be. So we're kind of getting screwed a little bit for some of those fights.
It wouldn't even. I mean, Rakic, Prochaska probably they wouldn't get to the more than the third round, but it deserves to be the 5-round fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could have been a fight night main event.
Yeah.
Yeah, stuff like that. Well, that's why these fight nights kind of suck. They took about 6 fight night main events and then threw them on UFC 300 as main card and undercard fights. So now we have Rosenstruck versus Gaziv to headline a card next week. So that's what we're stuck with.
Crazy. I mean, good for the new guys. That's great. I mean, they're headlining and shit, but like for the fans, kind of trashy.
Yeah, Jacob says it all the time. I'd rather have a bad fight than no fight, but still, I mean, I feel like I've said we've only had 5 events this year, and I feel like 3 of them were kind of shitty, or 2 of them were like, this is a bad card.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, 298 was up there. I love that card. I really love that card.
Yeah, 298 was a good card, and the fights delivered. So yeah.
And who do you think it's taking, Pereira or Benoit Saint Denis?
Oh,
I think
will win.
I'll let Jacob go, but I think
Probably it's. I said I would never fucking bet against BSD again. and I'm gonna.
Yes.
I always stick by that. But I think Dustin could definitely have some success. I mean, he's really good defensive striking. He's got pretty good takedown defense. It's not like BSD is like a technical takedown guy. He's more of kind of like a brawler type takedowns. And I think Dustin could have the technique to defend on those. So I think he's probably had more success than people think. But coming off a knockout, and BSD's just so fucking tough, and he doesn't stop. It's hard to root against him.
I think maybe I'm talking just like from my mind, from my imagination, but maybe Poirier could attempt to take the fight to the floor.
Right.
Like he got success against Chandler in that turnover in the
Right, yeah. He's a good scrambler, and he definitely has grappling as well, and it wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, that's Angelo says it too. Sometimes if you just wrestle the wrestler, it's a lot easier.
Yeah.
I mean that was his last win and was his first submission in 10 years.
And I called that too. I had a round 3 Dustin submission bet. I fucking nailed that.
Who
shit.
was it? Who
On
was
my
it again?
breakdown. Dustin submitting Chandler, because I said
Oh,
that
that's
they were
right.
gonna get, it was gonna go for a while, and then Chandler was gonna get tired because he always gets tired, and he was gonna take a bad shot and get submitted, and it's pretty much what happened. I'm so smart. It's crazy. It's crazy how smart. I am.
Okay,
It's
relax,
crazy.
relax. No, that should be. I mean, that's UFC 299 is a good card. That's in 2 weeks. We have this horrible good card this weekend, terrible card next weekend, and then after that is 299. So it's right around the corner.
Yeah. I think I fear I'm gonna like 299 better than 300. Like that's a big fear.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of people are saying. Did you see the
it
MMA?
it could be the opposite now, because I think everyone's expectations for 299 are a lot higher now compared
could
to
end up
300.
sucking.
So
Yeah.
it could be like it doesn't really reach expectations, and everyone's like, UFC 300 doesn't look as good as it should have been, and then all of a sudden your expectations are blown out of the water. So it could be a weird situation like that too.
Well, and that main event could suck because Cheeto has no problem doing nothing, and Sean O'Malley also has no problem doing
That
nothing.
first round against Aljo, I just watched that today. He fought and did nothing. I mean, he did nothing.
Yeah.
I think O'Malley's gonna smoke Chito Vera just because the fight against Dominic Cruz. I was thinking the whole fight, like he had that high kick all along the fight, and he never like threw it clean. It was like, if you take so much time taking that high kick or that punch to when Dominic goes to the sides,
Yeah.
like, and also he was losing the fight.
He loses almost every fight he's in.
Angelo hates Cheeto.
I can't stand because I don't hate Cheeto. I just hate the obsession with him. Like he is losing every single fight that he's in. Every single fight he's in, he's losing.
Until you take.
I think it's the historical matchup that is talking. Like, oh, Cheeto, the only guy that like beat.
It makes sense that they gave him the title shot for that reason.
Yeah.
And he has some
O'Malley,
decent wins and. Yeah, he's got. Yeah, it's not a wrestler. Like it's fine. Like I don't mind that fight at all. I just people were obsessed with Cheeto. Like he's just like this guy's amazing, and it's like, dude, Rob Font outstruck him. Just straight up outstruck him. Josh Emmett outstruck him, but Cheeto just hits so hard, and those guys' faces just explode that they just looked like death.
You should hear the Spanish commentators when they like cast
Gaston
when
Reino.
they
Fuck
cast
him.
like a fight for a Latin fighter, they go nuts. They absolutely don't
They're like me.
don't like pay attention to the other fighter. Doesn't mean anything. Like they go straight at the Latin American fighter and hype him up, and it's
That's like
so
me
funny.
when I'm streaming this female Brazilian. I'm like, oh, she's gonna fucking dominate.
And then they start talking about like barbecue and stuff, and it's like, fuck man.
talk about the
They
fight.
start talking about barbecue.
Yeah,
Like asados in
so-
Spanish, like barbecue. Talk about that instead of the fight. It's,
Sounds like Angelo.
Yeah, I was gonna say, am I running this commentary?
yeah, they
Angelo's like, what's wrong with that? I'd love to hear about barbecue while watching fights.
it's crazy. I mean, talking about O'Malley and that fight, if he goes over Cheeto, like I saw when he reacted to the Topuria knockout, O'Malley didn't want the smoke. Like he saw that. And he started doing something. Yeah, exactly what I wanted. Like regretting everything he'd said in the last.
I'm a big time O'Malley hater too. I think he's totally over. I think he's overhyped, overrated. Jacob loves him. Obviously, he's good. He keeps winning, but I don't get it. I don't get it. I think his shtick is annoying. I think his personality.
He doesn't have
I'm
a
not a
shtick,
fan
though.
at all.
He just is. That's who he is. He just is, and he never tried to be anybody he's not. He's never like yelling at people and like blah blah blah. He just is who he is, and he just stays in
Like
his
passive
lane.
aggressive. It's like,
Maybe he's flamboyant, but at least he's honest and he doesn't like bother with people without being unprovoked. So
Right.
I just can't stand him. I don't know why. I can't stand him. I just
Angela's
cannot stand
like these fucking younglings. This fucking
I can't
it's
stand
that
him.
goddamn pink hair.
I don't even care about that. Like I don't know what it is. He's never said anything funny. He's not funny at all.
He knows
Like,
he's not that funny though. I mean, some of the stuff he says is
it's
pretty
a
funny,
character.
but
It's not like funny, but
mean,
he's a character.
when he said how did they score the
that was hilarious. That
fucking
was
hilarious.
that was a hilarious thing. But outside of that, like I don't know. I'm just
You know they gave the first round to Aljo. Yeah, how'd they score the second one?
no. I mean that was sweet. I don't know. I don't know why. Not a huge fan of his, but
he's weird. Like he's friends with like weird people, like sus people, and it's like his private life. I don't care, but he's a really entertaining fighter.
he even denied losing to Cheeto.
Yeah,
Says he's undefeated. Just pretends it didn't happen.
yeah. When they say
remember
one
that
toss and he goes like this to the camera.
I don't remember that fight.
Yeah. No, it's I can't stand him. Listen. Not liking somebody is just as entertaining as loving somebody. You're still watching. You're just rooting for the other side. So I'm good with it. It's good to have villains.
Said that.
So you want that fight to go first round TKO?
I don't like either. Yeah, I don't like either one of those guys. But I at least I like Cheeto. I don't like, and I think some of that hype died down because he had a couple of shit performances in the mix there. But like Corey Sandhagen just beat the hell out of him. But leading up to that Corey Sandhagen fight, everybody in this world thought Cheeto Vera was the greatest fighter that's ever lived.
Dude, I
Phenomenal
had fucking
striking, phenomenal
$700
jiu-jitsu.
on the live stream I put on Cheeto because I bought into the bullshit. Remember, he was one of those people that after he won, I was like, I'm never gonna bet against him again. And we were up I was up almost like I think like $2,000 or something on the live stream going into that main event. I was like, let's put $700 on Cheeto. He's gonna run through Corey. And then I had to just sit there for 5 rounds, and be like, the fuck are you doing, Cheeto? I'm like, come on, man.
He does
what
nothing.
are you doing, Cheeto? Come on.
Yeah.
It was rough.
I mean, that's this thing with Latin American fighters. Like, I love them. They're like very hardworking, but many of them they're sloppy. They're very sloppy. They're not consistent on their performances. So that's the risk.
They had like highlight performances and then like
up and highs,
they
but
disappointed
the
you.
highs are very high, but the lows are sloppy.
Yeah. Jeez.
Well, so I like Cheeto's. He's interesting because he's not a counter striker, but you have to come to him. He's not going to come to you.
Yeah.
So like he'll just stand there and do nothing. But I'll be rooting for Cheeto because he at least is very dangerous, hits very hard. Like my issue was never with Cheeto. My issue was always with people that were pretending he was the greatest fighter that's ever lived. People were just ignoring. Rob Font landed twice as many strikes. And people were like, he destroyed Rob. It's like, no, he didn't. He hit him half as much. It literally came down to skin. Rob Font had thinner skin and his face got ripped up. But to pretend that Cheeto was like 100 times better is crazy. Crazy.
Yeah.
But anyway, I appreciate you guys calling in. We do have some callers in the queue here, but
You
guys
you guys are great. Definitely call back. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Of course.
didn't
Let's
expect
go.
it. Let's go.
All right, have a good one, guys.
Have a good one.
Bye.
Como star.
They were chill.
think they
When I
were
saw,
like, what? When I said that, that means how are you doing?
oh, that's what that means in Spanish.
Como está?
When I saw one is Vincenzo, I was like, oh, okay,
You think,
my people. Then there was not.
You think we got 2 premium accounts there? Or they're sharing one.
Yeah,
know
that's
what I
I
mean?
should have asked that. I should have
I
asked
think,
that.
I don't-
Yeah. This isn't Netflix. You're not sharing logins.
No, I didn't like that.
I'm
you
putting
know.
them back on real quick. Hey,
Hey.
do you guys share a premium login?
He's Italian.
Yeah.
We're born here, but he's
But I have an Italian passport.
No. Yeah, we're talking about no. I'm past that. You guys, are you both premium members or just one of you?
We share. We share.
You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. They
All right.
share. That's a very Italian
hey,
thing to do.
Next week, only one person can call in.
If I get half a unit, no. If I get half my budget in winnings, this card.
He's buying.
You'll separate
All
the
right.
accounts. All
We'll
right.
hold you to
Good
that.
luck.
I mean, I pay for this one.
We pay half.
I paid for this one.
All right, guys. We'll
Family
see ya.
style. Yeah, family style premium.
I just gave everybody an idea. We're gonna assist people sharing. All right, we got Icy Rocks has been sitting here patiently. What's up, Icy Rocks? How you doing? What the hell is that shirt? What is that shirt?
Browns.
Wait, what am I looking at here? Are you in a sleeping bag?
No.
Oh, you just
I
had a
thought-
blanket.
Dude,
Oh.
I thought he
I had a
was in a dude, when you said that, then you said, "Are you in a sleeping bag?" I looked behind him and I'm like, "Is that snow behind him?" I'm like, "Is he like fucking just sitting in the fucking snow?" I wish I could see my face where I was like trying to process. He's in a sleeping
No,
bag, sitting in the snow.
I'm in a
What
jail
is going
cell.
on?
You're
I'm
what?
just sitting in my jail cell.
Let's see
There
the
you go.
bars.
There you go.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah. What's going on?
Yeah, so this card, there's some good fights on it. I was looking through, but I didn't see, I was going through, I saw your safety parlay. Don't want to
Don't
give
say
that
what
out
it
for
is.
free.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
I saw Jacob's Lock of the Week.
Hell yeah.
Kind of like that.
Hell yeah.
But I was wondering why you didn't have like for one of your bets, one of the greatest strikers maybe in UFC history.
Claudio Puelles?
Yeah. I don't understand why he's not on one of your big parlays or why you're not throwing like 20 units on him. That was
I placed
my big question.
I was actually looking at his bets today, and I didn't place one on him, but I did place something that I kind of like. But
Are you guys both really talking about Claudio Puelles right now?
yeah,
Yeah.
who else? He said the greatest striker on the fucking maybe in the UFC.
Like that? I thought he was gonna say Jair, and then you steered him away.
No,
Ortega's
he knew
gonna
what he was
win. I just watched the Volk fight again. I know that was a few years ago, but I don't get the Yair hype for real. I don't know.
He's definitely good. The reason I like Ortega a little bit there, and I rewatched that first round. Everybody's like, "Dude, you're crazy." I thought Ortega looked fine, and then ended up with a takedown. And Yair fades as fight goes on. That's just something he's always done. And Ortega doesn't. I mean, Volkanovski beat his ass, and Ortega was still trying to finish that fight late.
Yeah, the layoff does worry me.
It's
That's
concerning.
probably, if he didn't have the layoff, I would go all in on Ortega. The line is closing. I just checked it. It was at like 130.
It is
and already
tightening.
It
Well,
dropped to 124.
Ortega opened as a favorite, and then it completely flipped, and then now it's starting to tighten back up.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm still having a hard time finding my favorites that are locks, but I don't know. I might have to.
It's a tough. Listen, here's my advice to you, and when I film my betting video tomorrow, I'm gonna say this too. Everybody did well last week, right? Everybody did pretty well last week. We did well. The general sentiment seemed to be that the premium members did well. There's absolutely no reason to go crazy on this card, and this card is sketchy for 3 reasons. One, it's a lot of lighter weight class fighters. Lighter weight class fighters are high energy, crazy paces, all over the place. 2, it happens to be a lot of finishers. So not only are they lighter weight class guys, there's actually a lot of finishers on this card, which makes it a little complicated. And then 3, it's at elevation. So now elevation's weird because
Is it
some
at elevation or at altitude?
yeah, I don't know.
Both, technically, right?
Yeah. But elevation's weird because it will exhaust you. And some people will get so exhausted that they'll quit. And other people will get so exhausted that they can't finish. So there's going to be fights that should finish that won't. There's going to be fights that, should go the distance that won't. Like I have very few bets on this card, and I've just learned from years of doing this. There's no reason to go crazy every single freaking week. Some cards are harder than others, and this is a hard-ass card.
I think some of the plus 3.5s will be better options than just money lines or round bets because, like you said, the elevation's going to change a lot of that.
Sure.
And the other thing I didn't get is why Chairez is such a big favorite. He just keeps climbing. Maybe people are looking
I think
for.
He's like minus 500 now.
It's crazy.
It doesn't make any sense.
I think
he's
people
minus
are
550 right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People are looking at the slate and they're saying sketchy fight, sketchy fight, sketchy fight. Well, Lacerda's lost 4 of his last 4 fights, so this should be it.
Technically,
And then they're just betting the shit out of the other side.
Right. Yeah. Technically, yes, but
He's dangerous.
He's still dangerous.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know.
No, he's definitely dangerous. So it's I mean that's everybody do what you're gonna do with your own money. That's what every premium bet that we put up, it's literally what Jacob does with his money, what I do with mine.
Yeah.
Many times Jake and I are completely heads up. Me specifically with my money this week, I'm spending like none of it. There's just no reason to go crazy. Even the safety parlay, I don't love it. If I didn't have this channel and I didn't have to put out the safety parlay, I don't know if I would have put that up.
Yeah. Well, what I will give the We Want Picks viewers for free, the Icy Locks Lock of the Week parlay, Claudio Puelles, first round KO.
This guy's icy is the right
Holy
word.
Shit, my nipples are hard. I
Yep.
like that.
Yeah,
I like that.
I'll be back
If that
every
hits,
week.
yeah, you can do a victory. We'll let you do a victory lap on here if that hits.
I mean, his Instagram looks like he's throwing some shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And he's fast with his hands and fast with his feet, and he's fast scooting across the mat. Like,
Yeah, that scoot.
He's
That
got-
scoot is
like,
real.
He's got it all. I
he's
thought he was on a
athletic.
fucking. I thought he was sitting on a fucking skateboard last time he was scooting around.
Right.
So fast.
He might have snuck that in his shorts.
Yeah.
We got to get the pat down.
He's got the Heelys in his fucking ass. Remember the fucking Heelys?
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Maybe,
Oh, yeah, for
maybe
sure.
he's hiding something in his cup. Who knows?
Speaking of cups, we can get into Brian Ortega's cup if you want. but-
Is that a cup?
That's got to all be for show. There's no
Is
way
that
there's
a
that
cup?
much to protect. Yeah, there's no
I
way
don't
there's
know.
that much to protect. He just got the biggest one possible, wears the smallest shorts possible, and he's like, "There you go, ladies. There you go." All right. Well, I appreciate you calling in. You got any last words for us? There's like 11 people in queue right now, so I'm just going one at a time.
Nope, I don't want to hold you guys up. Love the show, and I'll be back next week, weeks after. Have a good
Well,
one, guys.
we appreciate you. We'll see you, bud.
Yep, have a good one.
Adios, amigo.
I'm gonna fill my drink up real quick. Can you entertain the people?
What the fuck? Yeah, man, I can entertain anything and anywhere at any time. What are we going to talk about? Give me a topic to talk about.
I don't know. Pizza. Let me just fill this up real quick. Just
Pizza
talk.
is
damn it.
good, and I gotta say, still, when I lay my head at night and I slide under the covers, I do think about that pizza I had in Queens. It was absolutely magical. There's no doubt. But I cannot believe he just fucking left. The guy just fucking left. This is his show. He can't just. By the way, guys, this is bad. This is breaking news, and this is not good for anybody. But we all know about Angelo's sobriety in the last. It's been what, a month and a half now, something like that. I think he's only drank once or twice. Damn it. He was sober for the last month and a half or so. I think he had only drank once, but damn it, guys, he's fucking drinking tonight. So he's got a hand in that. You're muted, by the way. I don't know what you did, but
Yeah, I know. I was lying and saying it was water anyway.
take that token.
I wasn't. All right, we have call. We got to get to callers.
That token back.
We got Minty. How you doing? Minty?
Oh, professional Minty. Look at this little setup here.
Hello, everyone. I know. Do you like the mood
LEDs?
lighting?
The
Yeah.
ambiance. And is that just wood on the wall there?
It's wood on the wall. We're gonna do something with it. I'm just gonna use the cool
you
setup.
can tell. First of all, I think it looks great. You can
Look,
tell.
we all have the same microphone.
Sure.
Yeah.
We do.
Yeah.
You can tell Jacob has no decor whatsoever. What is that, wood on the wall? Instead of just like a nice accent wall there with some contrast.
She would kill for something like this, especially. I don't know, Minty. I don't know if you've ever seen this picture.
Oh my God, the picture.
But this is. I actually went to UFC 285, and I was able to meet Amanda Hebos. And have you ever seen joy like this in your life?
That I've
Look
never.
at that joy, and also as well. Absolutely beautiful. I don't know if you've ever seen that before or not, but
I don't know if I ever have. Not that you've ever shown it on every show, every episode.
Whoa.
And not only that, but you sent me the entire video and I watched the entire video.
I only bring it up when it's relevant. That was a topical conversation. I happened to look behind me and see the picture. I never just randomly bring it up. I'm not that obsessed with it. I'm not that obsessed with it.
Literally every day, Jacob will send me something Amanda related. Like, oh, Amanda liked my story. Amanda, did this. Oh, last year Amanda said this.
I don't even know if I follow you. Do I?
You know what he does with my dog? So he came over to let my dog out. He took 100 glamour shots with that dog.
And I wasn't taking pictures with it. I took pictures of the dogs.
Were those pictures at Angelo's house?
Yeah, he came here to let my dog out, and he took his here. And then, so he posted all of them, and then every female that liked it, he's like, thank you. Thank you. Sending pictures to me or sending screenshots to me and my wife. He's like, thank you, Joey. Tell Joey thank you for this.
Appreciate that. That's what I said in the Discord, and I'll tell the chat too. Listen, if you're ugly, just get a fucking dog. Just get a dog, and it solves all issues. Girls love dogs, right, Minty?
I do love dogs. Now, Angelo, why did you name your dog Joey? Like, that's the most East Coast.
It's the dumbest. It's
actually
Joey.
A great fucking name when you get down to it.
It is a great name.
It's an Australian Labradoodle, so it's Joey as in baby kangaroo.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I was so uncultured and uneducated about that.
You really did kind of attack him.
It's a little it's a little embarrassing for you. But I wanted to name it, and I didn't think of this name till after we already named him, Knuckles. Because Robert Whittaker is Bobby Knuckles, and he's Australian. So we were going to do that, but we had already named him Joey, and we told the vet, and it was just.
What about from the land down under? Just a full.
Well, I think Joey's a really cute name. I like human names for dogs and food names.
That was quite the backtrack there, because you literally were like making fun of him for naming him Joey.
No, I just
asked. So it's not really.
For sure.
I'm on top of things here.
Hold on, Jacob. You're not one to get offended fast. So, like, I just asked, why did you name him Joey? It sounds so East Coast, because I think Angelo is from the East Coast. So I was like, why?
Yeah, you were thinking Joey Tribbiani.
Yeah, Joey Tribbiani.
Yeah, no, it's
Joey Tribbiani.
Yeah, Jacob's never seen Friends.
What?
Jacob? Ever.
Oh. You're not going to talk about shows that you haven't seen.
I can't believe you've never seen Friends. You've seen The Office. It's very funny. It's not the same funny, but it's like
Friends is an all-time sitcom for sure. And I know some people hate on it, but it's an all-time sitcom.
You have told me that Friends is not funny, and you told me don't watch Friends. So don't try and change it now. Don't try to change it now.
I've seen Friends 10 times over. I've said it's not like a straight up joke-wise, it's not like a top 10. There are better, more well-crafted shows, but Friends is like, it's an all-time show.
It's a classic.
Funny. There's comfort. There's dynamics. It's a great
romance, show. Jacob, romance.
The first couple seasons were, it's basically it literally is How I Met Your Mother. The first couple seasons were exactly that. Will they, won't they? And then it evolves. But no, you could see when Chandler starts to develop his drug addiction, because his acting is like,
oh yeah, and then the weight gain and then the weight loss.
Yeah, there's a couple seasons where you're like, ooh, Chandler.
Yeah, rest in peace.
And he was there. What's your favorite? Are you a sitcom person or just Friends?
Because person, I think I love Friends and The Office, Parks and Rec. Like I like a lot of shows.
Parks and Rec.
A lot of Apple TV shows are really good, like Silo. I don't know if you guys have seen.
I didn't see Silo. What's Silo? Ted Lasso's great, obviously.
What am I looking at? Sorry, I'm not wearing my
That's
glasses.
the middle of the country that nobody cares about.
Oh, is that
Parks and Rec.
Indiana?
Parks and
Yep.
Rec.
Oh.
Exactly. That's a synonym for middle of the country where nobody cares
Oh,
about.
cool,
That's
guys.
right.
Yeah, let's just team
We've
up
had
here.
a lot
Let's
of
team up here.
Indiana
No, I'm glad
pride.
you guys are having fun. Team it up. That's fun. I'm literally looking for a text from Angelo where he says that Fuck It, Friends is a bad show because he said it before. I promise he said it.
It's not a bad show. No, Friends is not. No, I like Friends a lot. Ask Tiff. We've watched it 3 times over. I've never said it's a bad show. It's not as funny as like King of Queens is 100 times funnier than Friends.
Ooh, I've never seen that.
King of Queens is fantastic. King of Queens
Or
is
Oh my
Seinfeld.
God, it's
fantastic.
so good.
Seinfeld's great too, but you got to like that sense of humor. Like I had to go to New York for work, and I was watching, catching up on this season of Curb. But I love that. I love that sense of humor. So
Interesting. I've never heard of that show.
Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Oh, it's Curb Your Enthusiasm. Oh, I've heard of it. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. I just,
I've never seen
you
it.
know,
Don't
the
feel
cool
bad.
kids
I've
call
never
it
seen
Curb.
I've never
12
seen it.
seasons. Oh, it's not a show
12
I'm willing
seasons.
to
Look at the
start
year.
Up that
catch up on.
fast.
Look at the
Yeah.
year the first season started in 2000.
2000. That's
So it's
too
12
old for-
seasons over 24 years. Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh,
You'll
God.
take like 6 years off and then boom, new season.
No.
Yeah, it's a great show.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to keep you guys. I know you guys have a queue, and I just want to say hi. So, hi.
Well, we appreciate you checking in for sure. Thank you for hanging out.
Appreciate you stopping by. I hope you had
course,
fun.
Don't be talking smack, Jacob, after I leave.
I would never do that. You literally just joined tonight just to make fun of me. I think that was the whole point.
Wait, what did I say to make fun of you?
I think we both agreed Indiana sucks, right? So yeah, he's not wrong.
Yeah.
No, but thanks for stopping
Yeah. Well, thanks, guys. Have a good night and good luck this weekend.
We appreciate you
by.
too.
That. I can't say enough. I fucking love that wood on my wall.
They're called slats. Are there any contractors in the chat? They're called slats.
It looks great.
Jacob's still pinning up tapestries with thumbtacks. That's what his apartment looks like. So no, you're good with the slats.
Thank you.
All right. Well, have a good night. We appreciate you. Thanks for checking in.
See ya.
Bye.
That wasn't even supposed to be. That wasn't even supposed. I literally was just saying, "See ya." I'm just
In like
sorry,
the bitchiest way.
sorry
Yeah.
for the tone.
Actually,
Like
that's
a
the
thumbs up
perfect.
emoji.
Yeah, in the bitchiest way. Yeah.
Like the,
See ya.
the biggest
Period.
F you ever. So.
Yeah, it was definitely
There
a
you
pretty
go.
gross send off for some reason. So
That was my fault. I did not mean it like that. I won't say anything this time. You just leave and I'll just hang up. I won't even say anything.
Okay. Hang me up. Bye, guys.
all right, bye. See ya. That was funny when she was like the bitchy.
I literally didn't-
That
I
was
didn't mean-
bitchy of you.
I didn't mean.
Very
I literally
catty.
didn't mean that at all. I was just like, "See ya." I mean, I just like, what do I say? Bye bye. I was just like, "See ya."
I mean, bitchy was the right word.
Because
Dude,
I didn't
we've
say
got-
"See ya." I went, "See ya."
We have 7 more people in queue. We cannot get to all of you. I'm going to work my way through. We try to keep the show to an hour. So the order here is we have WTNB, we have Angel, Bet Slam with Sam, Harris, then we have John. This is like 7 letters, and then we have somebody with their camera off. So that's the order we're going in. And WTNB.
Yo, what's up, buddy?
What's up, big dog? I saw you had glasses on. Had to copy.
I like that. I don't have a hood, but I throw it up too.
I saw him. I was like, dude thinks he's the only one with cool glasses. I got cool glasses. I'm coming cool glasses.
Yours look like they might be real though. These are about $3.
I
Gas
got these in
station.
Mexico.
They
Oh,
look nice. I like those.
I like looked them up at the time, and they were like $200 cheaper in pesos than in America. So I was like, gotta
Easy.
take 'em.
That's an easy decision.
easy.
there you go.
Easy. You know what
There you
else is
go.
easy decision? Yair over Brian Ortega. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, Angela, let's talk about it.
I have
You
a lot of
fucking
remorse.
idiot.
I'll tell you right now. I have a lot of remorse. So let me run you through real quick. I watched the tape. There's only 5 minutes or 4 minutes. I watched it. And my takeaway was, well, Brian didn't look bad.
I mean, he
Brian
didn't
can
look
win this
bad.
fight. Yeah, he got the takedown. That's the only thing that
He
matters.
didn't look great.
He didn't look great. I agree. But Yair slows down, and Yair just got the shit kicked out of him and finished.
He didn't get his shit.
Yeah,
your whole
I mean-
narrative of that is crazy.
But that's like coming off of that's a goat. That's a goat. You put him on the goat stats, so
Was.
he's losing to a goat. Well, at
Was
the
a
time
goal.
he was.
That guy's 2-3 in his last 5.
Yeah, but here's my thing for Brian, right? Like, there's always ring rust, no matter what environment
layoff's
you
a
come
problem.
back from. I would, me personally, I don't imagine my first fight with ring rust being 7,000 feet up in the air. Coming back in any normal environment, it sucks. Coming up at elevation, I mean,
Just speaking facts, unfortunately.
Listen, I have a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I've got a good amount of regret. I have. If I could go back, I don't think I'd switch the pick.
Mhm.
I definitely wouldn't have taken the $500 bet. From
I respect
Jacob.
the man.
You want to do a little
wouldn't have
cash out situation?
ooh, cash out.
No, I'm not
You-
gonna
it doesn't-
cash that
it
shit
doesn't
out.
let
Fuck
you-
it.
it doesn't-
I'm not gonna cash that shit
doesn't
out.
let you do that.
I was waiting for Angelo to be like, yeah, give me my money.
Yeah, it is. It is what it
Give
is.
me my
I've
money.
And we got him. We got him.
half that money is
Whoa,
yours anyway
it's a
from
big
before.
It's a big. Get the fucking net. Get the fucking net. We got a fucking monster on this one. Jesus
don't make
Christ.
sense
Do the
for that
thing,
one.
Angelo. Be the fish, Angelo. Be the fish.
I'm not.
Do the, oh, we got this
And the
shit's so
other thing too
stupid.
is like with fights at elevation, you got to go with the guy who starts quick. They're both gonna fizzle out. You might as well get the one who's gonna give you it right off the go.
But I've
don't mind
seen
that.
Yair. I don't want to say quit, but I've seen Yair like Max Holloway broke him in that fight. We've never seen Brian Ortega broken. He was trying to. Yes, he turned into a bit of a jiu-jitsu
But
nerd,
how
but
did
he was
Max break
trying to finish.
How did
just
Max
beat
break him?
his
Brian
ass.
can't do that.
No, but he
Brian
can
don't
take him
have
down.
this
He
thing.
can take him down and grind on him. And listen, I'm not gonna. It's not a hill I'm gonna die on.
I
Yeah,
feel
it's
you.
not.
I
He
feel- I
already
respect-
did. He already did take Yair down. What do you mean he's not going to? He's already done it.
No,
That was
it was
like-
like into a submission. I think Yair kind of pulled into that submission. That's what
Yeah.
fucked the shoulder up.
I also disagree.
Did you
That
know, by
narrative
the way-
I will disagree with.
Do
What?
you know what T City stands for? I had no idea until like yesterday.
What?
It stands for it stands for Triangle City because of
Oh, the-
jiu-jitsu. So it's
Oh.
T Cities, Triangle City.
It's
I
a
had
jiu-jitsu
no idea.
nerd- it's a
That's so dumb.
jiu-jitsu
I thought it
nerd
literally
name?
was like, I thought it was like, I don't know, like T
Just
City.
from-
I
yeah, it's
fucking-
from-
yeah.
yeah.
But it
Trenton,
stands for
New
fucking
Jersey, yeah.
Triangle City because he does the triangles.
I'll say this. One thing that worries me about Brian is if he does get down in like a very top heavy position, Yair is very comfortable off of his back. And I don't think that's a guy like, hey, the first fight, if you feel really confident from it, go off, sis. You're gonna piss me off, but go off, I guess.
Who's
But
the sis? Jacob or
It
me?
would
Which
be
one's
Yair
sis?
in the moment. It would be Yair in the moment. Because I'd be sitting there like, dude, why? Why are you doing that? Like, you're like, I don't know, dude. I don't know where like, if I'm him, I'm confident in the sense of like, okay, I'm comfortable, like I can handle it. It's not confident where I'm like, let's take this guy to the ground. Like
Right.
Ilya,
Yeah.
like Ilya beats dudes at what they're good at. Yair, I don't recommend that. I don't recommend it.
You're not wrong. Unfortunately, you're not wrong.
Yeah, listen, it's not a hill I should have tried to die on with Jacob. But the problem is Jacob is so like unbearable and annoying and like a nudge. He's
Sometimes
like a
you
little
just gotta get that jab bet in, you know?
yeah, and he offered it and it's like, yeah, fuck you, I'll take it. And then it's like, I shouldn't
Hey.
have done that.
Sometimes you throw a jab and you're like, fuck, dude, I'm getting taken down.
Well, no, but not me though, because every jab I threw landed on his face and he didn't take me down. So that was a little different.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a bad compare. Jacob, why'd you leave me into that?
I literally, what people literally don't understand because
Here we go.
there's no video evidence of
There's
it.
tons of
But
video.
I literally stopped Angelo from driving him fucking headfirst through a fucking glass window into fucking concrete. If this was an actual street fight, guys, Angelo would have fucking died that day. He would have fucking died that day. You guys understand that? I was driving him so hard that I had to have another man grab me and hold me from throwing him through the fucking window, through the fucking asphalt, where he would have perished on sight if this was an actual street fight.
Yeah,
That
so this is
what
what
happened.
actually happened.
I didn't almost throw you through that window, Angelo?
It was supposed to be a full-blown MMA fight. Then Jacob started changing all the rules, really dumbing it down. Then it was like, well, we'll start with just boxing. So then Jacob decides to shoot a takedown through just boxing. What he also doesn't show, he edited out very nicely, is all of the, I need more time. I need.
Yeah, I had COVID.
He was sick.
It's very well documented. I've had
sick.
COVID for 2.5 weeks. I was sick, deathly sick. The whole
is there
week
any
up to
proof?
it, and really sick
Hey,
afterwards. Yeah.
I saw the videos. I heard the sniffles. As a guy who's been sick before.
Here, you want to see some proof? Because I still got the fucking trash can. You want to see some fucking proof?
He's gonna show you. Hey, WTNB. He's gonna show you wadded up tissues.
I knew it.
Let me remind you, there hasn't been a woman within 200 yards of his apartment.
Oh man.
And there's lotion everywhere. Okay.
Oh man.
Take
a man while he's down.
He's gonna show you a trash can full of tissues. Yeah, look. This is a single. This is a single man. This is a single man that hasn't had a woman even look at his apartment.
Against the tissues, we need to see like a box of like NyQuil or something.
Yeah.
Like,
Jesus, he thought that was it.
Angela, while I have you, I have a serious question.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm hovering over the kick button, by the way. So
you're
out of here.
No, it's a good one. It's a good one. So we know Fitz not gonna come. We know he's not gonna come.
He's a fucking slob bum.
MMA guru. That's an even fight.
You're asking, would I fight the biggest personality in this space? Yeah, that's a no-brainer.
MMA guru.
No-brainer.
Jacob, you heard it here first. Angelo's down to fight MMA guru. Fifth South.
Everybody is. He's the Conor McGregor of this space. Everybody calls out Conor. Everybody's like, MMA guru. Dude, every fighter, what's so funny, the dynamic has completely flipped. A year ago, MMA guru was a fat, basement-dwelling loser in a wheelchair that disparages fighters. What a loser. You're pathetic. A year later, it is now, please come on my show. I need the views. I'm Demetrius Johnson, the greatest fighter of all time. Please come on my show. And that wasn't maybe Demetrius Johnson wasn't a good example because that guy's actually fucking great. But like, it's going the other way now where they're like, oh, I can't grow a YouTube presence. This guy has, let me bring him on my show. So like, what a glow up 180 that is. Good for that fucking
Guru
guy.
is a fucking idiot.
Jacob.
Yeah, see, Jacob. No, that's how you do it. That's how you do it.
Yeah, that is how you would be doing it. That is how you would do it. Because then that clip gets said, and people are like, "Who the fuck is calling it?" No, he's a.
Well, and what's funny? No, what's funny is we don't do the same. Jacob and him are probably more similar in that they're both live streaming and their sort of personalities.
Yeah.
Outside of that, like, because people are like, "Who's better, you guys or Guru?" And this is before he was massive. And I was like, we're not the same. Like, we're not doing the same thing. We're talking about the same sport.
He doesn't.
We're not doing the same
thing. He does it like his own different.
Yeah, he's a live streamer. Like, he is.
Yeah.
That dude is. He was the first person that. Like, is my camera? It's fucking following me. He was the first.
I didn't realize how young he is. Do you know how young he is?
I think he's like 24, ain't he?
Yeah, someone said like 24. I would have guessed probably late 20s, but 24, it's like good for him, man. He's fucking to doing all that shit at 24. The dude's got nothing but.
Hey, not even gonna lie. I kind of thought the picture with him and DDP was Photoshop. Like, I genuinely thought it was. I was like, "There's no way."
Yeah, everyone saw that and was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
Because like it's the persona from here up. Like that's what fat girls do. You know what I'm saying? So it was like
that's the Angelo. He had that issue.
People think, dude, the number one comment on the video of Jacob and I fighting was, "I thought Angelo was 5'6". That's the number one comment. So yeah, people seem to struggle with size.
How tall are you, and how tall is Jacob?
You're 6'4",
I'm 6'3". I'm 6'3", and Jacob's about 5'10".
I'm more than 5'10", much more.
Yeah, he's like, give me that 5'11".
I'm easy 5'11".
If
you see me out, I'm 6 foot with shoes on, no issue.
And the persona is 7 foot. The persona is 7
well,
foot.
that's what it is. He's Shaquille O'Neal when it comes to. I almost ran Angelo through a window. Yeah.
That literally happened. That's not even a lie at all. That's what's so funny about it.
All right. I got one more question for you guys.
Yeah, then you're fucking out of here, dude.
What is this?
Why do I look like I'm fucking 260 pounds in that angle? I loved it. I started watching it and I was like, look at me.
You genuinely look like a bigger man than Angelo.
I look fucking like a monster right there. I mean, holy shit. I literally watched that today, and I was like, I'm gonna fuck put this
I
on the
actually
brand.
I watched the full Fight Foods today for the first time too. I didn't realize all those little edits were pretty. The editor's good with the whole when you kept putting your face in the camera. I thought that was a nice little touch.
Good idea for me in the moment to provide content for you while you're cutting chicken.
You recommended First Watch earlier, Jacob. You said you like bacon. Have you had the $1 Million Bacon?
At First Watch, that shit's
Yeah.
unbelievable.
Did you just say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
talking to me?
It's First Watch.
No, I said, Angelo, we were talking about First Watch, and Jacob said he likes bacon. I asked, did he like you had the $1 Million Bacon?
Have you ever eaten? I don't think he's eaten at First Watch.
What the fuck is First Watch?
A phenomenal breakfast spot.
Watch?
It's like a banging breakfast spot, dude. It's unbelievable.
Where do you go for breakfast?
There's one. He eats
Dunkin'
McDonald's
Donuts.
6
No, you
meals
gotta go
a
to
day.
Dunkin'
Yeah.
Donuts.
I take that picture. I take that back. I see you post your breakfast in the Discord sometimes. It ain't no First Watch.
No, it's in a wrapper.
Dunkin'
It's in a
Donuts
wrapper.
sausage, egg, and cheese
this dude,
croissant.
like, makes like smiley faces in like his sauces and stuff. I'm like 90% sure you posted a picture with like a smiley face and mayonnaise on a sandwich.
He is like, look at him. Look how white he is.
Doesn't
If
sound like
anybody
me.
is a mayonnaise sandwich kind of guy, it's fucking middle
Amanda,
of
What's
the
wrong
if you're
with
watching-
mayonnaise? What the fuck?
He's a kid at
Mayonnaise
heart.
is fucking
You gotta love
gross.
him.
Mayonnaise is gross.
You don't eat fucking mayonnaise on a turkey sandwich? What do you
Mayonnaise
eat?
is disgusting.
It's disgusting. Now, what's funny about that is mayonnaise grosses me out. Just
so we're aware here, I'm the normal. America eats mayonnaise. Miracle Whip. I eat Miracle Whip, not mayonnaise.
America's weird.
Miracle Whip. I hate mayonnaise, but I love
deviled eggs.
mayonnaise-based salads. I'll
You
eat
like
fucking
deviled eggs?
Pasta salad.
You like
I'll
deviled
eat
eggs? Deviled eggs
potato
is the
salad.
greatest thing in the world.
Deviled
Deviled
eggs are
eggs, yeah.
unbelievable. Anything with mayonnaise in it, I love. But mayonnaise on something, fucking disgusting.
Look,
So what do
deviled
you have on
eggs.
your turkey sandwich? You
Jacob,
do, like,
deviled
just
eggs
oil
is
and
like one of
vinegar?
those
Spicy.
big-
Every sandwich I ever get has spicy mustard on it. Every time.
Well, I do that too, but I have mayo and spicy mustard.
Too much. You're doing too much.
mayo and spicy mustard.
Shut
doing
the
too
fuck
much.
up, dude. I thought we were moving on. Who is this guy anyway?
All right. My last question, and I'll get out of here. Jacob,
Yes, you said that
are
3
you ready to
questions
take
ago.
back Texas on Saturday?
There we go. I think we are.
I think we're ready, bro. Let's show the world Mexican power's here to stay.
There we go. I believe it.
Thank you guys for
That's
having
what you
me.
meant
guys
by
are great.
that. Thanks for
The
calling
white-
in. Appreciate it.
And the green.
It's green, white, red.
So that dude is hilarious because he was at the weigh-ins at. He went to the fight.
Oh,
with
he
the
was
weigh-ins
the
and-
one who yelled that to the.
Well, he asked Nina drama. He said, "Hey Nina," and she like turns around. She's like right next to him. Goes, "Hey Nina, what would it take?" And she was like, "Oh, fucking hilarious." Oh shit.
All right, we have so many callers. I'm not gonna be. And Harris has been sitting here. We'll go to you, Harris. You're an OG. You've got like 2 minutes. Sorry, I don't mean to rush you, but you've been here so long. And then we'll go to Angel. We go Harris and then Angel, and then that's it. There's like 8 others of you. We're not gonna be able to get to you. I fucking bet Sam, the alcoholic. Fuck. Sorry, bud. You joined late.
I can imagine him freaking out.
I can see because I can see what these fucking people are doing. What's up, Harris?
I have these 2 parlays I kind of messed up on. I had Zellhuber on both of them for some reason. One of them paired with Yair. The other one paired up with Brandon. I mean,
honestly, those in reality, those could all hit.
Yeah.
But I don't like being overly exposed. I don't do any fighter in 2 things anymore, ever.
Yeah, especially with the unpredictability of Prado. But I'm trying to make a hedge bet here. I have $1.50 left. I'm trying to include Prado KO just because of those 2 bets I made earlier. I want to add
It's
him.
the only way. It's the only way he wins. So
Right.
that could get you some couple bucks back to protect that parlay.
I want to add him with a couple other of my most confidence. Let me know if I should exclude one of these guys or replace him with somebody else. But I have Naimov, Dos Santos, Senor Chairez, Torres, probably KO. I still have no bet on Rosas. Might do that. I'm pretty confident in Yair. I might add him to that little parlay, and then I still don't have a bet on Lock of the Week, so might do that too. Why not?
Fucking sounds like a great idea to me.
I would, of all those people you listed, Chairez's odds are pretty far gone. He should win, but that's a dangerous fight. He should win, but that is a dangerous. He was losing the first fight.
Oh shit!
Like, he was getting pieced up, but he should win because of the.
I might leave him out. I already have him. I already have a bet on him. So, let's talk about the lock of the week's. What's his name again? Quinonez. How's his takedown defense? Does he have cardio?
Good enough. I think it's probably gonna be good enough. And I mean, Hani hasn't ever really shown a dedication to wrestling. He'll shoot a takedown or two, but he doesn't really. I don't think he really wants to be there anyway. I think he'd rather strike. So,
how's the cardio comparison?
Should be fine. I'm not really worried about Christian. I think Hani's coming in short notice to the elevation, but
and old and all. Yeah, I mean, I was gonna do the plus 3.5 on Quinonez, but it's juiced, so I ended up. What are you laughing on?
Bet was.
I see it. I'll pin it in a second.
I want to read it right now.
All right, here we go.
Angela literally said I'd be next. Then you said don't have time. Meanwhile, talking about mayonnaise for 5 minutes. I'm salty.
You guys get off track. You guys need to have like 10-minute timer for each person at this point.
Sloppy at 10 minutes. We're down. You're down to last 5 seconds because I should have hung this up 7 minutes ago. So what's the last thing you got for me? We'll go to Angel, and then we got to shut this thing down. I went to you out of respect because you're an OG caller, by the way, because Angel was first, actually.
I appreciate it. I was also kind of upset I didn't get on you last week.
Were you in the queue?
Yeah.
Wow. I'm very happy that this is happening, meaning like the first few call-in shows we did was just talking. Yeah. Nobody calling in. So now we got more callers in time, which is a good problem to have.
It's very interesting, Angelo. You have a bet on Zellhuber. You have a bet on Zellhuber, although you're not totally confident in it. Kind of.
I'm not super high on him, but I'm not super high on him, but I'm not super high on this. I mean, I don't know if you heard before. Basically, this is a tough ass card, and last week was so good, and next week is a lot easier, and there's no reason to go bananas in a tricky ass week sandwiched between two pretty straightforward ones. So that's the difference between Jacob and I. Jacob's got a whole bunch of bets going. I got like 2. So
all right, guys, I'm feeling pretty good about this.
Good luck. Let us know how you do. Are you in the Discord? Let us know in the Discord how you do.
All right, I will.
All right. See you, dude. Appreciate it.
Adios, amigo.
You're just going to speak Spanish for a while? That's your thing? Here you go. Speaking of Spanish.
¿Cómo está, Angel?
What's up, you bad motherfuckers? How you doing?
We're good, man. How are you?
Okay, so 3 things. Oh, wait. Okay, 3 things. I mean, 2 things. Number 1.
Hold on real quick. For Jacob, who doesn't know.
1 is uno.
You know how somebody's an international, Jacob? They do 3 like this or like this. Only Americans do. Only Americans do this.
No, there was a TikTok. They said nobody does this. No guy does this.
Most internationals. I'm surprised you did this. I do this because of wrestling forever. Most internationals go 1, 2, 3. This is how most internationals do it.
I can't even. It hurts my finger to do that.
Like this. Yeah, this is how anybody in my family.
What
if you say
this?
show me 3, they're gonna show 3
right?
like this.
Can you guys do this?
Yeah, everybody can.
Okay. Can you guys do this?
What the fuck?
Yeah, bitches. Yeah, bitches.
Nah.
Yeah, bitches. Can you do this?
His
Can you do this?
Asshole.
Middle ones? Just the middle ones?
Your girlfriend must be really, really happy.
Yeah, his girl. We saw his girlfriend in that trash can.
Yeah, thanks.
We saw.
Yeah, she's so happy. I'm so happy with her.
All right, sorry. 3 things. What do you got for us?
So number one.
Oh no.
I represent all the guys in the YouTube live channel. Who is Minty? I mean, come on, guys.
What do you mean? You don't know who Minty is?
No, but she's fucking hot.
She's on every UFC broadcast giving out her bets.
Yeah, she's Minty Bet. She's on the
Oh,
UFC.
that's Minty Bets?
Yeah. It's Minty Bets.
Hi, Minty. Hi, Minty.
Like it's such a common name. There's like 6 of them floating around in this space.
Right.
Yeah, that's Minty Bets on the broadcast. She does a
Ooh,
great
congrats,
job.
guys. Congrats. That's nice.
She does a great
Pretty nice.
She's great. Yeah, no, she's great.
She's great. She is great.
She's great and she's hot. That's good. Good combination. So
What's number 2?
That was the first thing.
yeah, first
You're
thing.
like, first of
Right
all,
away.
who the fuck is Minty? Because I
Right
gotta
away.
get
Oh yeah. So this guy, you guys have what's the name of the other guy that does Bellator or PFL?
Oh, Artem.
Oh, Artem.
Adam.
Give him love. He's good. I just saw his my first time watching him like 3 days ago. He's good.
Artem
good.
does a really good. He's very well. First of all, I shit on Artem all the time because I get an IM every week. Oh, I'm moving apartments. Oh, I'm sick. Oh, it's always something with that fucking kid because he's a college kid. But he is pretty consistent, and like he breaks down everything. Like you'll get obviously PFL, Bellator. Those are big cards. He'll do all of those, but he'll also do like Cage Warrior, like regional shit. He'll do his work and he'll give you those picks and bets. So yeah, Artem does a good job.
Yeah, I mean, and this Saturday, everybody, talking about UFC, but let me tell you something. The Bellator card or Bellator against PFL, whatever, is way more stacked than the UFC. Way more stacked.
This UFC card should be a ton of fun. There's not a wild, the main and co-main have good names outside of that, but it should be a fun card. But I might actually order that Bellator PFL pay-per-view just because it is a cool concept. They bought the organization.
Yep.
They're doing champ versus champ. Like, that's a really cool concept.
Yep.
And the Bellator champs should all win.
When is Venom Page fighting in the UFC?
Who?
That's $299.
Michael Venom Page.
And then $299.
Oh yeah. Yeah. How old? Let me look up how old he is because I feel like he's a little too old.
I think.
Yeah, it's too late. He lost his window, so they're gonna have to this is what they're gonna do.
That's just such a matter of fact thing to say.
Dude, how long have we been watching this sport?
Venom Glover
Page
won the fucking belt at 41
as a grappler.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
You fucking idiot. So the Michael Venom Page, for people who don't know, is a fucking striking stud. Like, this guy is an absolute striking savage beast. Like, better and not better.
It's way better.
Oh.
Well, more dominant than Silva in Bellator.
Well, see, I was gonna say, yeah, Silva fought the better slate of people, but Venom Page is doing worse things to people. Like, he destroys people.
Oh, he was a kickboxing world champion. I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, Michael Venom Page is no joke. Dude, he's got the sickest knockout. He's got a couple of insane knockouts. Dude, what did he do to Douglas Lima, dude.
And Cyborg, he broke his skull.
Yeah, caved it in.
Mm-hmm.
No, he's unbelievable. But the problem is he is 36, and strikers don't last nearly as long as grapplers do. So they're going to give him, he's got that fun guy that lives near we do.
Kevin Holland.
Yeah, Kevin Holland.
So he's got but then they're going to give him somebody else. He can, like, I want to see Wonder Boy. I want to see Wonder Boy versus Page. He should win. Wonder Boy's 40.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to see Wonder Boy taking those shots. Honestly, I don't know. He's so rangy because Wonder Boy will think he's out of range with his hands down, that karate stance, and MVP will just fucking snipe him.
But VP's got that same. It's MVP. He's got that same karate style.
You down with OPP? Yeah, you know me. You down with OPP? Yeah, you know me. Do you know what OPP stands for, Angelo?
No. Original. No.
Uh-oh.
What is it? Wait, do you know, Angel? No, nobody knows.
No.
Yeah, what is it?
It's other people's pussy. You're stealing girls.
What?
You know what OPP?
Is that really what it means?
I'm pretty sure that's what it means.
Our parents just let us listen to that shit.
know
Like
what
it was,
OPP?
like it was no
Yeah,
big
you know
deal.
me.
Damn. What else you got? What's number 3?
So number 3 and the last one. Quick reminder: last Saturday, last UFC event, we only had one dog win, right?
That was it.
To
It was
Puelles.
basically a
Yeah.
pickup too. It was basically a
Yeah.
pickup too. So.
So you remember, Jacob, that when I asked you about your dog of the week, the past time we talked, that you told me you had Topuria in your mind too
Right.
as the dog of the week.
Yeah,
So what
yeah.
you remember? So what I'm thinking, I see a lot of near even numbers here, so we might have a couple surprises. What do you guys think?
Go, Jacob.
Go, Angelo.
You
come
took
on.
you went
this
like
is
this.
your fucking show, Angelo.
This
you
one,
lead the fucking conversation. You answer the guest. Come on.
You went like this, like you were about to talk. And what is happening in the background? Where are you?
Who, me?
Yeah, motherfucker. Sounds like there's a lion breathing.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have the Bose earplugs. That's why. Sorry. Next
It's
time.
definitely not your headphones. There's no noise happening around you.
No, the AC.
It's feedback. You're hearing yourself. That's what it is.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
no big
great
deal.
job, Angelo. I mean, you could have just answered the question, but then you just fucking railroaded him off this fucking random
He just
tangent. Jesus, Angelo, way to fucking drive this train. We've crashed 4 times in the last 3 minutes.
Anyway,
Now you don't even remember what he
the
asked.
word that's gonna be tough here. Oh no, I got it. I was gonna ask what was the question again. Then I'm like, I can't possibly ask this after Jacob just said that shit. I remember now. You're basically saying our couple underdogs gonna win. The close odds, we're gonna get some surprises. That's what you're saying. Yeah,
We
I
should.
think it's super. I've said this a few times, but the really light guys, they could all beat each other on any day. Like, it's not very often that you get like wild one-sided fights. Because they don't typically have enough power to knock each other out. They typically have enough cardio to go back and forth. So the light guys are already a little crazy. Then we have some dangerous ones, and then we have elevation. Like, this is why I only have like 2 bets on this card. It's a crazy card where anything can happen. I don't trust it.
Yeah, but like, it's not like it's the first time on elevation. Now, these guys should be prepared by now.
When was the
But
last
this-
time
but
they were in
this is
Mexico
even-
City?
but
This
this
is
is
Mexico
even-
City.
this-
They've
yeah,
been
this
there
is
since
even
Cain
di-
Velasquez.
Yeah, this is different because like the last elevation card at Salt Lake City was like 3,500 feet or whatever. And that is like, you can show up fight week and kind of acclimate in a few days or whatever. DC even talked about it. He's like, Mexico City is different. It is over 7,000 feet. You have to go early. He basically was like pleading to the fighters about that card. Like, please, you have to go early. It's not show up fight week and you're ready. It's like a different type of fucking altitude. So
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to see the last time they were in Mexico City.
Moreno was on the card. It was Moreno and somebody, Alexa
It was
Grasso.
2020.
Alexa Grasso lost to what's her name as a co-main. Lost to Esparza in the co-main. I think it was Moreno on the main event.
Let's take a look at the last time world famous Octagon land. Paul Craig beat. It was September. It was 2019. Hold on, let me pull this up. We're gonna do a little quick thing. That fucking alcoholic New Zealand is throwing a fit right now because
Is he
all of a
still
sudden-
in there, just like waving his arms and stuff?
what the fuck? No, he hung up. He's like, what the fuck? I was here to talk
That would have
about
been funny if he just
bullshit."
stayed in here the whole time. He just like.
All right, Paul Craig, 2019. Hold on. 18, 19.
Another great job by Angelo here.
Was it Kennedy and Chuck
Really
Liu?
driving this train. He can just sit there talking to himself while we just fucking stare off in the line.
Would you shut the fuck up? Or we're doing an interesting experiment here.
Yeah, this is the Angelo
All right.
Tangents.
The card was UFC on ESPN 17, Yair Rodriguez versus Jeremy Stevens. Let's go down the list.
That's
Claudio
what it was.
Puelles.
Because that was the eye poke and they started throwing shit into the fucking cage.
I'm trying to see. Oh, that's right. There was no. The main event was a no contact accidental eye gouge.
Yeah,
I'm
they
trying
were
to see.
fucking really pissed at fucking Jeremy Stevens, and that's when Yair too like snapped on. Was it Bisping or DC? They were like went to interview him,
Bisping,
and he's
Bisping,
like,
yeah.
He like yelled at him. He like got right in
Yeah.
his face, and Bisping's like, "You better fucking calm down, buddy."
I'll beat your little ass. Yeah, I will beat your little ass. There's all right. Claudio Puelles won. I believe he was a favorite. That had to be. Betch Cahaya beat Sajar Eubanks. Paul Craig beat Vinicius. Sergio Pettis beat Tyson Nam. Angela Hill beat Ariana Carnelozzi. Dude, not a single Mexican had fought yet. Kyle Nelson beat Paulo Reyes. Jose Alberto Quinonez beat Carlson Joaquin.
Oh, that guy fucking sucks.
Carlson Joaquin? Or
no, the other guy. Yeah, Jose.
Yeah. Steve Peterson beat Martin Bravo. Irene Aldana beat Vanessa Mello. Dude, it looks like all the favorites won. Askar Askarov beat Brent. Oh, no. A draw.
Moreno. Yeah, with Moreno.
It was a draw split. Straight up draw. Moreno and Askarov. Carla Esparza beat Alexa Grasso in the co-main. And then it looks like all favorites won. But these are, all right, let's see how many decision. One, there's 12 fights. These two didn't happen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of 12 fights went to a decision.
I'm bored.
Sorry, Jacob.
Let's call mean to Jacob. Call her.
Well, Jacob's bored. Sorry, Jacob.
He maybe wants to speak Spanish.
That was a wild tangent.
Well, he said it could be a crazy situation. Let's see what this looks like.
El Loco.
I mean, everything points to a couple dogs. I mean, last week no dogs. I don't know how Topuria was a dog, honestly, but whatever.
That is definitely like a hindsight thing. Like you look back at it now and you're like, of course he fucking knocked him out. You know?
No, you guys have to remember I had bulk. I did have bulk.
Right.
But
you know what's funny too is on that, and somebody pointed out, and I've rewatched it back. Was I literally predicted the knockout basically right before it happened on that live stream. If you guys have watched the Fight Foods, you can watch that. And I literally am like, yeah, you just gotta kind of step in. Not show Volk so much respect and just throw an extended combination. He'll put this guy out, and then literally 4 seconds later he fucking did.
Volkanovski, I mean, we were saying it. He looked like he was afraid of the power. And I think, you get your lights put out, and then you're worried that you're going to get your lights put out again. And he fought like that. So
right.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely came back too soon. To me, that's the biggest hindsight, was that he came back too soon.
How old is he?
Volk? I think he was 35, almost 36, but
36, I think.
Too soon. The too soon is he was unconscious 3 months ago. Like that's the too soon. That because any other fighter, I literally am like, this guy was just knocked out.
Do you think that he regrets or should regret taking that second Islam fight, or like he was already solidified kind of as the featherweight GOAT, and it is what it is?
I think he regrets it because he was knocked out. What do you think, Angel?
I don't think so. I mean, he told in the press conference after the fight that he has some issues in his head, and if he doesn't fight, he's a dangerous guy. I mean, he has to fight.
Yeah, he goes crazy. Which I get. Listen, that's not my life, right? But I get if the last 20-something years of this guy's life have been this. His entire identity is this. He has 4 kids or 3 kids and 1 on the way. But his actual identity is not Alexander Volkanovski, the dad. It's Alexander Volkanovski, the fighter, the best fighter in the world. And he lives on an island, basically. So he's got to be like a mega celebrity. He can't even just blend into the crowd. Like, it's his entire identity. And then when that starts to happen, you tie your self-worth to that, and I could see how it evolves into
Angelo
if I don't have a fight booked.
That championship mentality.
I could I'm the BMF. Dude, somebody's saying the BMI champ is unbelievable.
Facetious. I was giving you a compliment. You're a fucking fucking champion.
But it I can see how it consumes you and it becomes who you are as a human being, and especially at that level for that long. So
What's it called? Bloodlust? Do you have bloodlust right now? You saw me bleed. Now you just want to make everyone. Are you describing yourself right now, Angelo? Ever
Like
since
when
that fight, you're
when
like,
a dog,
you just feel like I just need it. Like you're fucking Dexter with your Dark Passenger. You just
Like-
need to fucking
like-
kill now.
like when they're like the dog tasted human flesh.
You did
gotta
look
put
at me.
it
I'll
down.
be honest. When you hit me with that shot and it started bleeding, I looked in your eye and it was a very weird look that you had when you saw that blood on my face. It was like
It was like I
an
probably
arousal type
killed
thing.
this. It
Nah,
literally was like
I think you're aroused
I
a little
think
bit.
I was like I think this gimp dies right now is what it was.
I think you're aroused.
That might be brain fluid from the gimp. Is what happened.
That was bleeding a lot too. You had glove on your face. My blood on your face. It was bleeding.
Yeah, it wasn't like gushing, but it was enough.
It was fucking Gershon.
It was enough that I had to go into my gym bag and pull out a nose tampon and give it to you. The ones that I use for wrestlers that bust their noses up.
Yeah, it wouldn't stop bleeding. And that was literally the very first nosebleed I've ever had.
And you know what I said? This didn't make the video, but you said that then. And I said, I thought this was a great line. I was hoping it was going to make it and you would put some captions. But I said, you strike me as a nosebleed in the winter kind of guy. Just like a fucking nerdy, it's dry air, I got a nosebleed.
My cousin literally just
There's a lot of
just be playing video games. He'd be like, "Oh, that was bleeding."
And that voice is exact. The voice
Right.
you just did
No,
is exactly why I said
And I
that.
played a lot of basketball. So I've been at elbows and basketballs.
Yeah.
And there's, all sorts of. I can't name the number of balls that I've hit in the face.
The chin, the face, everywhere. All right,
Anyway, how you
Angel,
doing,
we gotta shut this thing down. What do you got for us? What are your parting words?
And then we gotta go to
just-
Bet with Slam.
So what?
Now we got one more guest after this one.
Oh, nice. So, no, just remember, the reason why I asked you about both age is that champs over 36 or 35, I don't remember the exact age. They're 1-22.
Right.
I don't know if you had that stat. So,
Yeah, they updated it. You're talking about the Volk fight?
yep.
Yeah, they updated it after, and it's just like it is funny because they had several stats, title fights, and then also just fights in general under a certain weight class. And Henry Cejudo was a perfect example. Dude looked amazing, and then very quickly faded, and that's just the age, the pace, the pressure, all that stuff. So
Right.
well, listen.
Well, all right, guys.
Yeah, we appreciate you.
Okay, take care. And Jacob, dile a Minty que un beso.
See.
All right, guys, take care. Much love.
See ya. We do have.
I think Beso is kiss, so I don't know what I just said. I think Beso is kiss. So
I don't know. We got a $5 super chat. Can we get Big Ange on a fight companion alongside Salamander? No, that'll fuck up the dynamic. Maybe eventually, like together in a pay-per-view or something like that. I don't know. Here's the dynamic with Jacob is the greatest live streamer of all time with fight companions. It's just period, end of story. He involves
Phantom translated for me. He said DM Minty a kiss. I knew something kiss. I knew Beso was kiss. I knew. I know Beso was kick because that's all I hear.
It's
That's
bacio
when I'm
in Italian.
anywhere like Beso.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, they beg.
Beso.
They
And I'm
beg.
like,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
¿Cómo está? I'm like, hey, me
Anytime I go out,
gusta,
it's
me
beso,
gusta,
beso,
you
beso.
know, los plátanos y, you know, el pollo, los monos, lo loco.
Yeah, me gusta la biblioteca.
Tengo el
Anyway.
gato los pantalones, baby.
Jacob is the fight companion, the best to do it. I wholeheartedly believe that. I hate complimenting this little freak.
Oh, I have a
but
new song, too. I made a new song today.
He did, but he makes like actual songs. It's kind
It's
of
gonna be a
fucking-
full song too. I'll play a little clip of it. And actually, I changed up.
Here,
the
do
beats
it.
per
Do it
minute.
with like low. I'll talk over it. Like it's a.
Oh, you want to freestyle? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm not gonna rap over it. I'm gonna talk over it. I mean, it is a good song.
Oh, just wait. Just wait. Get this off my screen.
Thank you, Siggy.
Thank you, Siggy.
Get this fucking.
Thank you, Siggy. Thank you, Siggy. Thank you, Siggy. Thank you, Siggy. Here you go. Here it comes. Here it comes. Drop it. Drop. Get the hands up, Angelo. Drop it like this. Here we go. Como esta. Como esta.
Como esta.
I think that's going to be the song. Literally, it's going to be like just, como esta. Como esta. I think that literally is going to be the song. All right, let's get Sam on here.
What is funny is this was both of our dance move. This. So
I was not doing this. Nobody's doing this, Angelo.
Okay. Well, we have a $15 super chat. Australian, I believe, whatever A is, from Harpreet. Harpreet O is with the donations. Jacob, please give some quick picks on PFL main card. I promise you, he knows nothing about that. Neither do I, unfortunately.
Yoel versus Thiago Santos.
Dude, he's almost 50.
Why'd you sound like Joe Rogan when you said that?
Did I?
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate the super chat.
Appreciate that, my man.
Hit us up with a different question on a different day, and we'll answer it because we literally don't have answers for this unfortunately. And then a $20 super chat from Riff Raff. He said, "So the last survey, if you guys remember during the break, we sent out a survey to premium members, and one of the questions was, would you want to go to a We Want Picks meetup in person?" He said, "So when's the meetup happening?" We would do one. The problem is, here's my concern, Riff Raff. We would do it here. Jacob and I both live here in North Texas in the Dallas area. So it would be here. I don't know how many people would actually travel to come. But if people would, we'll do it.
People travel to come for me all the time.
Jacob is also unbelievably socially awkward. I have no problem. I love the people.
Sam.
I chit-chat with everybody. Not Jacob.
Sam.
Thank you very much, Riff Raff. You are just far
Sam. Thank you, Riff Raff.
more generous than you need to be.
Sam.
All right, here we go.
Sam.
What is going on, guys? Jeez, how are we doing today anyway? All right. You guys can hear me fine?
Right.
Oh, so
all right. Okay, sweet. No, yeah. Okay, well, we'll make this quick because you guys have been listening to other people talk for about 2 hours now. By the way, I just have to.
When they're sober, we love it.
I'm sober as hell. I literally didn't go to the bottle store today so I could be here. Okay? Don't hit me with that, all right? I'm the voice of sobriety right now, which is honestly sometimes worse. I just have to say, Jacob, you saying my headphones were like hitting it like freaking, like I was in a movie theater, man. That was crazy. Anyway, so guys, this weekend, Manuel Torres, Inside the Distance, is my lock of the week. What are you guys thinking about that?
Inside the distance? What did you say?
Yeah.
Manuel Torres?
Manuel Torres, Inside the Distance. You know, Manuel Torres to win by finish this weekend. What are you thinking?
I mean, it should be, I think. I don't know.
It's yeah, I mean, that's the pick for sure. When I watched his elbow, if you guys didn't watch the elbow against Nicolas Mota, that's probably like top 5 knockouts of all time. If he had better name power, that was one of the most clean stepping elbows you will ever see in your whole life. That thing was demonic, you know? Another couple of things real quick. I just want to say, the roommate's over there, so that's all good. Hopefully we don't hear too much from that. Jacob asking me in the Discord how the roommate was going.
Yeah, what did you say?
I don't remember. What the fuck?
I don't remember. Yeah, Jacob will pull it up. I don't remember because she's standing right there cleaning dishes.
No. All right, guys. Thank you very much for having me on. What I will say Actually, what isn't she doing? That's what I said.
Yeah, because I just about found it. Yep. What's the roommate doing? You said. She said, this is the full question. I said, what's the, quote, roommate doing? And you said, what isn't the roommate doing is a better question.
You're right.
Piece of shit.
A man after your own heart, Jacob. Hey, listen, so this weekend, there's not a whole lot of women's fights on
This
there,
dude, hold on, let me just back up. A second ago, you were about to shut this down because we were talking loud and people might be listening and you were getting nervous and weird. And then we got past it. Yeah, and then we got past it. You're like, I could keep talking. What a joke.
For sure.
What an absolute joke.
Yeah, that's me. All right, so Sam Hughes taking on. This is
1 minute.
1 minute. All right, 1 minute. I'll hit up 2 fights in 1 minute. Sam Hughes taking on Yasmin. Right. Sam Hughes does have a 3rd round finish on her record, right? And I know she's not the most phenomenal fighter, but that is paying like 65-1 for her to get a 3rd round finish in this matchup. At elevation, fire song, let's hit it. Yep, it's good. But what do you think the likelihood of that actually taking place is?
It's, I mean, Yasmin was just knocked out.
Yeah.
Sam Hughes is tough as shit. I think
That's right. Elevation.
I think the likelihood of that happening is probably 65-1.
Yeah. well, then you're the bookie. Not for sure. All right. And next thing, Muhammad Naimov, right? Guys, do you think that he has potential championship at this point?
No.
No. Do you think
He's sloppy? He gasses and grabs sticks.
Naimov? Did you say Naimov?
Naimov,
As a championship
As a champion?
No. At some. No, you don't think so? All right. Well,
man.
Shit,
I mean, he was my lock of the week, and I was high on him against Wood, but he got his ass sat down by Wood too. I mean, that's not a good. Not a good
but I mean, so you're agreeing everybody was so high on Wood, and he beat him. He got past the test on him.
Yeah, but Wood's undersized
barely.
and a chinny dude anyway. So I mean, he did get past him, but he definitely had some issues in that fight as well.
No, fair enough. All right, guys, thank you very much for having me on. I will get in the queue much earlier next time so I can talk your ear off for longer. All right, take it easy, and good luck to everybody in the chat for their bets this weekend.
There we go.
All right, thank you. Good luck. Before we go, Gucci said, "I'm looking healthy." Thank you.
Well, he's on the bottle tonight.
I did have some wine.
Some.
The only I am far more active. The stupid fight with Jacob actually helped because I was like, I should probably do something. I should do something. No,
I literally saved your life.
These fucking dogs. It's 9:36. I hate them. I fucking hate them. I stopped drinking.
I love your dog.
I love the dogs. There's 2 of them, Jacob. You pick the side. I love them for different reasons when they're separate. They go crazy together. Either way, thank you, Gucci. I appreciate it. I don't know how much weight I've lost, but the only change I made is the only change I made.
Hopefully you haven't reached any goals because
not drinking has downstream effects. So I did just drink some wine during the stream, but after this stream, I'm going to go to bed, whatever. Previously, I would drink a whole bunch of wine, then snack, and then go to bed. It's just not a good combination. So appreciate it. I thank you very much. We just had Carlos AR Punks hop into this. Sorry, guys. We're shutting this thing down. We went 36 minutes longer than we usually do. Anyway, thank you all so much for hanging out. We appreciate you. Thank you for the 6, 7 callers we got on air. The other 20 we didn't get on air. Thanks, Minty, for checking in with us and everybody else.
Minty.
We do well. The safety parlay is great. Become a premium member. WeWantPicks.com. Do all the things. We appreciate every single one of you.